Thank God I've got my country home in the hills of Ohio.
Hey guys, Wayne here. Well, I'm kind of excited, and I'll tell you why. My neighbor, who lives down the road a piece from me down that way, he's got a lot of land over here beside me, and I'll show you that here in a second. He is putting in a new pond. I don't know, I haven't talked to him, and I don't know exactly what he's going to use it for. I think, in my mind, it's going to be a cattle pond. Because he's got a lot of cattle up on the east end acreage, and I would imagine that he's going to pasture this hayfield off that he's been using as a hayfield. That behind me, that's my homestead. But I'm going to show you this here in just a second. So I think that's what he's going to use it for. Like I said, I haven't talked to him, but I'm going to sneak up in there and look. So let me give you a shot of this real quick, and then we'll walk up there and take a look at it. Okay, what you're looking at is the levee side of the pond. Now, I don't know if I have shown this in any of my other videos. It might have been when I showed the wild turkey that were out here. You can probably see it in my welcome video. That right there didn't used to be there. All that was woods, and it was just kind of there was a little path that went back in there straight that I used to go back in there and go hunting. But what it is now is a pond. As they built the levee up, you can see the overflow right there, and right up in there is where I go trapping. There's a big old path that goes straight up that hill and then back. It goes back for miles. So I would imagine he's going to put a cattle pond up in there. So I'm nosy. I want to go take a look at it. So let's go take a look at it. Well, here it is, empty. I'm standing on the levee. That's my lonesome little homestead. Looks like it's going to be fairly deep. 15, 17 feet. 20 feet maybe. They're using the natural slopes of the hillside. That's where the runoff is. And right here, right there is where the overflow is going to be. But that naturally drained right there anyway. And went down there. Shoots down across underneath the road. Down right there beside my house and into that creek, and then down. It'll be a while before it fills up, unless we have some really good hard rains. If we have a good snowy winter, that ought to help. So what I'm going to do now is try to give you a better look, actually down inside the pond, or soon to be pond. It's going to be pretty nice, I think. Just got to walk up here into the woods a ways. Not too far. So here we are. This is eventually going to be water. I'll have to make some mental notes. Snag, snag, snag. Make some mental notes so I know where to fish and where not to. It's going to be pretty nice, I think. I just hope the people that built it knew exactly what they were doing. Because if not, that's going to wash me off the earth. If that thing breaks, that's going to come right down to my house. I don't know how far it'll go up. Probably not too far. But I like it. It's going to be nice. Okay, I'll keep you guys updated on the water level. Well, like I said earlier, I'm not exactly sure if he's going to pasture this in or not and use this as a cow pond. I'd almost bet money. I haven't talked to him. But I would imagine that's exactly what's going to happen. He's got some cattle up on the east end acreage, and he's been using this field as a hay field. This is where he's been getting his hay. But I would imagine that that's what he's going to do. He's going to make him a cow pond, and hopefully he's going to stock it a little bit. If not, though, I can, if he'll let me. I'll get some fish from wherever and start throwing in there. Eventually it'll build up. Probably won't be able to fish it for a couple years, but you know, it just depends. Anyway, that's all I wanted to show you. Thought it was interesting. Kind of wish this was my property. Actually, I do wish this was my property. There is over 100 acres that goes way back through here. Right up in here is where I do trapping. I'm not going to do trapping this year. I've decided not to, but if I was going to do it, I go up right in through there, and it goes around, and then it circles back around and kind of goes back in that 100 acres. So yeah, that's what's happening here. I just thought I'd give you guys a little shot of that new pond going in. I'm always excited when stuff like that happens, because stuff like that is interesting to me. You know, anytime you can build a body of water or anything like that, and once this all, I mean, it looks all desolate now, where they had to cut down the trees. Once all that stuff grows back up, it's going to be pretty, I think. His property is beautiful, especially if you go way back up in there at his other acreage. It's just flat and beautiful, and there's wooded hills, and there's also flat valleys, and it's great. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I just wanted to show you that, show you what was going on. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.